Seems like he was.
Let's pick some games. Terry, what was our records again last week? Did you say? Do you remember? You said Zach won.
I said they was out there in the car, but I know Zach won by 1 over me. And that's on account I took South Carolina State.
Kelly said they was going to destroy Florida State, and
that was just to punish Tom, but I shouldn't have did that.
All right, we're going to start. We're going to start with a spelling bee today in Winston-Salem.
Northwestern and Wake Forest.
Close, Tom.
Vanderbilt.
In Wake Forest. Who should be in their own, 1A conference, whatever it is. Charter school conference.
Vanderbilt's 2-0.
Wake Forest favored by 10 at home. Both these teams combined undefeated, 3-0, just like Notre Dame State. We'll get to that in a minute. Who you got, Tommy? The Commodores or the Demon Deacons?
I like Wake at home.
Terry?
I got Wake Forest also.
Zachary?
I got Wake Forest also.
Notre Dame at NC State. Raleigh, North Carolina Day, 80 degrees. The Fighting Irish and the Wolfpack. I hate that. If I'm going down to Chapel Hill, that means there's going to be a bunch of cars down there for these Fighting Irish people to come down there and watch State play. Ugh. Anyway, Zach, the Irish or the Wolfpack in an ACC matchup?
The Irish is only favored by 7.
Nice.
I'm going to go with NC State at home.
Irish is favored by 7 on the road. Number 10 in the country. Tommy.
Notre Dame.
Thought you didn't never pick Notre Dame.
I hate Notre Dame, but I'm not picking State.
I see you doing one of them things I did last week, and you're going to lose.
Terry, who you picking?
Go ahead.
North Carolina State.
North Carolina State gets
They got
embarrassed
Hartman.
at home.
They got Hartman that used to play for Wake Forest. He's 0-2 at North Carolina State. He's not beat them there. Only time he beat them was over at Wake. So.
Yeah, because it's the same team, Stupid.
That's not stupid. That's talking about your quarterback back there. We know what he's going to do.
Virginia Tech favored by 2 at home in Blacksburg over Purdue. Tommy?
Virginia Tech will be tough to beat there. I'm going to go with Virginia Tech.
Zach?
I'm going to go with Virginia Tech at home.
Terry?
Me also taking Virginia.
70 degrees there. Nice day.
No spread on
There's
Holy Cross,
Boston College.
There's not even a spread on that one.
Who are 0-1, but they're going to be a tough test, for
Tom,
Florida
why don't
State.
you just sit back and wait?
James Madison is favored by 6.5 points on the road at Virginia. Don't tell me App State shouldn't be in one of these conferences if James Madison, one of our old rivals in the 1AA, is favored by 6.5. Where's James Madison at exactly? Y'all know?
It's up in.
It's in Virginia.
Well, I know that.
Y'all make your pick.
God, what's the city? What's the town? I'm losing my mind. Go ahead. Zach?
Virginia.
Tom? Harrisonburg.
I'm going with James Madison.
Harrisonburg,
I'm
Virginia.
going with Virginia.
I've actually been by the stadium on vacation on 1-year anniversary. I went to Harrisburg, Virginia, Tom.
It's a great place to go.
There's South Carolina State.
They got a nice little resort up there.
It's on my bucket list.
It's pretty neat. Is where we went. So, did anybody pick James Madison?
Tom did.
Tom, the only smart one in the group, I guess. James Madison.
We've seen his picks before.
Well, I can't believe y'all. Virginia's. Should they just be fired for that? Whoever the coach or athletic director is.
I tell you what.
If you're the president of the school and you look at the lines and be like, why are we underdogs at home against James Madison?
Because they can't get anybody to go up there anymore.
That's insane. Harrisburg, Virginia's got a better football team than Charlottesville does now. All right, another ACC matchup. Well, ACC is SEC. Is that where Texas A&M is now?
Yeah.
Is that correct? A&M of Texas, the Aggies are favored by 3 in Miami. Zachary.
Texas A&M.
Terry?
Miami.
Texas A&M always craps the bed in early season non-conference, don't they? Give me Miami.
Pittsburgh favored by 6.5 against Cincinnati today in Pittsburgh. 83 degrees, Zach.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Tom?
Pittsburgh. How come we skipped Appalachian State, Carolina?
It's a big spread.
19-point spread.
So what? We're not picking that?
Do you want to pick 19-point spreads?
That's not our fault. We didn't make it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you don't want to pick the Carolina App game. You've been talking trash, Coach Pruitt. You got them in there. How many points going to beat them by? But now you don't want us to pick the game.
Watch this, Zach. I got App. Zach Scott, Carolina. All right, Tom. You got App.
I might have taken App.
This is like picking state games. I'll take App. Everybody else takes the other team.
After that attitude, I think I'll just take Appalachian State.
We might get drubbed today.
Oh, look at him now. He's talking all that jack.
Nah, Kobe Paysauer's getting shut down today. I don't know if Kobe's guys listen.
Pursuer. That's what they call him. Pursuer. How much are these guys making for these big networks and they can't say Paysauer? Pursuer.
All I got to do is ask somebody or look at the pronunciation guys.
Idiot.
Right.
Idiots.
S-O-U-R is sour, is it not?
Yeah. Pursuer.
Florida State's favored by 31, Tom. You want to do that one, son?
Just scroll down. It's a local game. That's all. Okay. It's a local game. You've been running your mouth about it the whole show. And then you scroll. He scrolled through it like it wasn't there. Did you see that?
It's 19
he
points
scrolled through it like it wasn't even there. Like, well, just keep
all
on
right, next
going.
game we
Big
pick
game.
Youngstown State and Ohio State, Zach. Who you got? These are the games Tom wanted to do.
No. Now you're getting stupid. No,
What are you talking about?
Stupid.
The big one's
$14. You can get a ticket.
big
to
one's
Horseshoe.
sitting right down there third.
Yeah.
Colorado, Nebraska.
They won't sell out that game.
Nebraska at Colorado. Tickets as low as $304 today.
Dion is
66 degrees in Boulder, Colorado.
Colorado's going to wax Nebraska.
Terry?
All I had to do was watch last week. Matt Rule blows a game, so Colorado.
Dion ran his mouth too much. Nebraska goes in there.
Oh, Lordy.
like what Tom just-
all that.
That place is going to be rocking.
So Tom, I'm gonna say one thing about that. A lot of people have been saying that about Dion. But there's one thing I know about Deion Sanders.
He can run his mouth and win.
He
I'll
has
give credit.
backed it up
He
his
says,
whole life.
he says, I bring receipts. That's his, that needs to be a shirt.
Look,
We bring receipts.
But Dion ain't playing, man. Now Dion
His
could,
son is.
And that Hunter boy's playing.
now Dion could run his mouth and beat you. Now I will say that it didn't matter.
Now-
He'll run his mouth and he'll beat you. But he ain't playing.
That
today.
Travis Hunter's playing.
Dion
He's
ain't
playing both
today.
sides.
He ain't playing today.
Playing Ironman football out there.
We are playing Nebraska. Just remember all that. 26 losses in the last 5 years.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Yeah,
When they
it's going
are
to be
leading.
They'll win by at
game.
least 2 touchdowns.
I wouldn't pick.
They will blow.
I wouldn't pick
Even
Matt-
if they win
Matt
and they're
Rule
going
to
to
do
blow.
anything. I can't believe.
I'm picking Nebraska.
Are you?
Okay.
I told you I picked Nebraska.
That's good. I'm proud for you.
I'm proud for you.
66 degrees at that game. That's going to be nice.
Tom, I'm
What?
going to give you a chance to change that before we go. You're sticking with Matt Rule on the road in what's probably going to be the loudest building in America today.
Dion's run his mouth too much. Telling you, man. This billboard material. It's been this billboard material all week for Nebraska.
The only problem I have with Deion is this. He's not going to score 45 all year long. He can forget that. That's not going to happen. He's going to face defenses that's going to stop him. It's just not going to be today.
So guys, tell me if Colorado's just going to beat the brakes off Nebraska, why is the spread only 3?
I'm not saying they're going to beat the brakes off of him. I'm just saying I would never bet on Matt Rule to do anything, much less win on the road.
Matt
today.
Rule was a professional football coach, man.
Okay, and he should have
was.
won last week, a game that he had control of.
They got a tough schedule, though.
Freddie Kitchens was a professional football coach too.
Freddie-
I mean, he
Freddie.
lost to Minnesota. He had them beat.
Freddie been in the kitchen a lot.
Did you see
yeah.
he got the? Did you see he got the win for North Carolina last week over South Carolina? What they was giving him the credit for it.
What is he? Is he
He
the
knew
OC?
all the plays. He was at USC last year and then came to Carolina this year, and so he knew all the plays and sets.
Oh.
And so Freddie Kitchens is getting the big credit for the victory. last
So
week.
what is he for Carolina? The OC?
Who knows? Donut delivery
Yeah.
specialist, as far as I know. He didn't do anything in Cleveland. This is Colorado's schedule: Nebraska, Colorado State, Oregon, USC, Arizona State, Stanford, USC, Oregon State, Arizona, Washington State, and Utah. There ain't no Youngstown States
No,
on that
there's
schedule,
not.
is there? No Western Carolinas.
I mean, he will lose coming
They
up
all-
at Oregon. He will lose.
They only won one game last year.
Can you
so
imagine
anything,
them
he's
playing
already
Oregon?
he's already matched that tally.
Dion
was it if
didn't make that schedule.
71-66.
You know why there's no
Oregon.
Youngstown State?
Oregon
Because
and-
You think it'd be high
Colorado is
scoring?
the Youngstown
Heck
State.
Both of them will never stop
That's
each
why.
other.
We just did that one. Michigan's favored by 38. Iowa State The Buckeyes favored by 4 on the road
The
at
Hawkeyes.
the Cyclone. Oh,
The
yeah.
Hawkeyes.
The Hawkeyes. It's all the same.
No, it's not.
Favored by 4. Yeah, y'all are pinto beans. And they're animal.
It's a tree.
Iowa.
It's a what?
It's a tree.
Oh.
He's just over there. He cracks himself up.
I do.
Sits there and tells
Y'all don't have a
himself jokes.
mascot. Your
You know
logo is a pinto bean.
If you
Tom.
can make yourself laugh, you could just stay home all day and just tell yourself jokes.
Your mascot's a pinto
Oh
bean.
my gosh.
Our mascot is a nut from a tree, which is a little silly,
It is.
but it is what it is. We're the Buckeyes.
They always tell you to have one of them in your pocket, Tom.
So which one?
Says the tree nut leads y'all out to the.
Don't be hating on Brutus. Don't be
I
hating on
mean,
Brutus.
come on.
Don't be hating on
can't.
Brutus.
B is
Okay.
for Buckeye.
Yeah.
Brutus
An
the
Ohio
Buckeye.
alphabet.
See, that's the difference between Ohioans and you guys. We actually know the
Y'all
alphabet.
make up your own alphabet.
We
This
actually
is an
know the
Ohio
alphabet.
written by Marcia Schlongberg and Bruce Langton. What does that say? Oh, Buckeye, look at that pinto bean. All right, let's just like the coach. Oh, I didn't pop up like I wanted it to. Who's that?
That's gosh,
Boss Hog.
no. It was the gosh, the coach that was before Cooper.
Earl
Why is his name
Bruce.
Earl Bruce?
I know way more about Ohio State.
Man, is
football than you.
I had a blank, drew a blank on Earl Bruce, man.
B is for Bruce.
All right, who y'all got?
I'm going with Iowa State. They're playing at home.
Terry,
I'm going to take Iowa.
Tom.
Iowa.
All right, how many games is that?
You need 3 more.
3 more. Well, Charlotte's
Yeah, that's
24
kind of a
point
little bit
underdogs
spread.
today.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pick that one. I got to get a win there.
Tulane and Mississippi. Ole Miss favored by 7.5 on the road
Ooh.
at Tulane, who's number 24. So 20 versus 24 in this matchup.
Tulane's been playing better ball in recent years. I'm going with Tulane.
Let's look at the ticket price on that bad boy.
$118.
It should be. I mean, that's a pretty local matchup.
I'm taking Ole Miss.
That's probably.
I'm
Those
gonna take
schools-
Ole Miss.
Those schools probably aren't too far. A few hours away from each other.
Texas and Alabama. Tom, did you pick?
Yeah, he
I
picked.
did pick. You weren't
Texas
paying
and
attention.
Alabama. Alabama favored by 7. Crimson Tide and the Longhorns, Tommy.
You hate to do this, don't you, Sean?
Does Alabama ever? I mean, does Nick Saban ever lose to his assistants? He
Once.
never.
Ain't it been once?
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice? Okay.
I'm going little Nicky. He's at home in his little. He likes his little home, his little cave there. Little Nicky.
I'm also taking Alabama.
Unfortunately, I am too.
Well, after Brian Kelly took the L last week at Florida State, he gets Grambling this week. So
That'd
good
be a
job-
tough task.
Good job there. You stupid. What a stupid sport. Yeah, I want Mississippi, Arizona.
Who's Kent State playing? Trent might be listening. Who's scroll down? Kent State.
Well, we probably can't
I'm in the
find that
Pac-12
conference.
right now. What
We
conference
had
are they
Kent
in?
State. I'll look it
Yeah.
up.
Please.
They're in the MAC.
Utah's at Baylor, favored by 7. Zach,
Oh, Utah's winning that game.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Utah.
Tom.
Utah. and
Utah.
Baylor.
Wisconsin's favored by 5 at Washington State.
That Washington State beat them last year.
I'm gonna go with Washington State. At home.
You went with
At
the
home.
loser. Fickle's got them playing. You
It's
know,
only a 5-point.
former
spread.
Ohio State guy. Fickle.
Is that it, Terry? Is that how many games you need?
No, I'm taking Wisconsin. Tom took Wisconsin.
Well, I say you don't need more games, do you?
No, now I need another one.
Oh, gosh almighty.
You did that.
Kent State.
Why didn't you tell me you were done when I got to where I was
Well,
done?
you kept on going.
Good grief.
He doesn't listen.
No.
Kent State is playing.
There's a
Arkansas.
1 point spread
Kent
right there,
State
Kevin.
and Arkansas.
Well, that's not
No,
even
that
funny.
UTEP at Northwestern. Northwestern favored by 1 at home against Texas.
It's one of their favorite any.
Yeah,
games.
Northwestern is in disarray. They looked awful. Gosh, who did they play last week and got
I don't know.
stomped?
They did not look good. Just highlights.
All right,
Drawing a blank.
tickets are $3 today. Who you got, Zach?
UTEP. Wow, $3.
There are more letters in UTEP than it costs to buy a ticket.
$3. It costs more for a Gatorade at a high school football game.
It's like 80 cents a letter to watch a UTEP.
$3. I can go to
Northwestern,
the greater Chicago area, and watch that game.
It's kind of hard for me to go against them twice. I'm going to take Northwestern playing at home. I don't know whether they can fix what the problem is, though.
No, they had the hazing scandal.
All right, who you got? Let's go.
Northwestern.
All right, we'll be back. KDCBroadcasting.com.